In this video, you will learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana. This video will show you the steps to teach you how to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana. Be certain that you watch the entire video. Each step is important and you do not want to miss any crucial part of the process. Step 1. Meet the basic requirements. The first step to become a notary signing agent in Louisiana is that you will need to meet the basic requirements of the state. These are as follows. You must be at least 18 years of age. You must be a U.S. citizen or alien of the state. You will need to be registered to vote in the parish you are seeking appointment in. You need to be able to read and write English. You must not have been convicted of a felony that has not been pardoned. You must be a graduate of high school and hold a high school diploma or completion of an equivalent program approved by the State Board of Elementary and Secondary Education. Step 2. Submit the Notary Commission application. Your next step to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana is that you will need to submit the Notary Commission application to the Louisiana Secretary of State. This is the application to qualify for appointment as Notary Public. We have placed a link to the application to qualify for appointment as Notary Public form below this video. Be sure that the name you use on the application is the same name you will use when notarizing documents. There will be a $35 application fee. You can pay by check or money order made payable to the Secretary of State. When you have completed the form, send it to the address shown on the form. Step 3. Take the Louisiana Notary Public pre-assessment exam. The next step on your journey to become a notary signing agent in Louisiana is that you will need to take the Louisiana Notary Public pre-assessment examination. This is an online exam given by the Secretary of State and LSU Center for Assessment and Evaluation to help you determine if you should pursue a notary commission. When your application to qualify is approved, you will receive an email containing your applicant ID and an access code to enable you to register online to take the mandatory notary exam pre-assessment. When registration for the pre-assessment is complete, the LSU Center for Assessment and Evaluation will email you login instructions to complete the pre-assessment. This test is an evaluation and does not require a passing score for you to register for the state notary exam. You can take this pre-assessment examination by logging into your online account on the Secretary of State website. The whole exam covers the Louisiana Civil Code, the Code of Civil Procedure, and the Louisiana Revised Statutes. There will be a $30 fee to take the notary exam pre-assessment. Step 4. Pass the Louisiana Notary Public examination. The next part of the process to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana is that you will need to pass the Louisiana Notary Public examination. Once you have received a score on the notary exam pre-assessment, you can register online to take the state notary exam. The deadline to get your application to qualify, notary exam pre-assessment and examination registration completed is 30 days prior to the state exam. Please take note that the application to qualify must be approved by the Secretary of State's office and the notary exam pre-assessment registration and scoring process take approximately 1 week. It is beneficial that you submit these well in advance of the deadline. The deadline to complete the pre-assessment is 37 days prior to the exam. You can also register for this exam by completing the exam registration form. We have placed a link to this form below this video or look on the Louisiana Secretary of State website. There will be a fee of $100 to take the notary exam. To pass the Louisiana Notary Public examination, you will need to score 75% or higher. You can study for the Louisiana Notary Public exam by using the Secretary of State's official study guide entitled Fundamentals of Louisiana Notarial Law and Practice. You will need to purchase the study guide and we have placed a link to the guide below this video or look on the Louisiana Secretary of State website. Another way to study for the exam is to get exam training. This is not required by the state but it can help you to pass the Notary Public exam. Although the Secretary of State does not recommend particular courses or instructors, they do have a list of registered and bonded notary exam preparation course providers. We have placed a link to these providers below this video or look on the Louisiana Secretary of State website. Step 5. Obtain a Notary Bond. Your next step on the road to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana is that you will need to purchase a notary surety bond. This needs to be a $10,000 notary bond with a 5-year term. You can get this bond from a licensed surety such as a notary bonding company, an insurance company, or a notary organization. Remember, the surety bond is not meant to protect you as the notary, it is to protect those to whom you provide services. To protect yourself, you may consider getting errors and omissions insurance. Once you have the surety bond, you will need to complete the notary bond form and have it signed by the surety company. There will be a $20 fee to file this with the Secretary of State. We have placed a link to the notary bond form below this video, or look on the Louisiana Secretary of State website. Step 6. Take an oath of office. The next step to become a Louisiana notary loan signing agent is that you will need to take the oath of office. This is done after you pass the notary public exam. You will need to complete the oath of office form and sign it in front of an official who is authorized to administer oaths, such as Governor, Secretary of State, Clerks of Court, Notaries Public, Judges, Justices of the Peace. You will need 2 copies of this form completed and signed. You will file 1 copy to the Secretary of State while the other is submitted to the Parish Clerk of Court. Look on the Oath of Office form for complete submission instructions. We have placed a link to the Oath of Office form below this video, or look on the Louisiana Secretary of State website. Step 7. Get a notary seal. Next, to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana, you should consider getting a notary seal. According to the Louisiana Secretary of State, your signature is considered as your seal, so this is not required. However, it's best to have a seal so you won't leave out important information when notarizing documents. You can obtain a seal at most office supply stores. Just be sure that your seal complies with all state laws and regulations. If you do get a seal, make sure to keep it securely locked at all times. Step 8. Keep a notary journal. Many states require you to keep a notary journal, but in Louisiana, the state law does not require it. However, it's always best to keep a notary journal which contains all of your notarial acts. It's just good business practice. It will also provide you with proof that you have taken proper steps to identify a signer of a document. You can buy a notary journal at office supply stores or through notary associations. Step 9. Learn to become profitable. The last step to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana is probably the most important part of the process if you want to turn this into a real career. While this is not required by the state and you may think of skipping it, who will teach you to get clients and actually make money as a notary loan signing agent? To learn this, it's best to take a course that will teach you. We have listed below this video the course we believe is the #1 notary loan signing agent course you can take to teach you how to make this a real business. We hope this has helped you learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in Louisiana. Each step is important, so be sure to go back through this video to make sure you do not miss anything. Note: the information in this video is subject to change. Check with your state to verify current requirements. This video is not intended as legal advice and/or state/federal notary public training. Check with your state to be sure that loan signing agents are utilized in the closing process. Always follow your state's notary laws and best practices. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.